You're probably familiar with AirPod reselling, where you buy one-of-one AirPods from a supplier for cheap. They come to your house and then you list them up on buying and selling platforms to make a profit. However, in this video, I'll show you guys how you can build your own website to start reselling AirPods. And this way, you can actually resell AirPods without even ordering them to your house, and not having to rely on buying and selling platforms like Facebook Marketplace or eBay, which can remove or ban your listing. This means that this way of reselling is essentially risk-free in terms of money you actually have to invest, because you only spend money when you make a sale, which is great because a lot of you guys are saying you don't have enough money to order a pair, or you don't know if you're gonna make a sale. So this is the best risk-free way. I will warn you guys that this method is harder and more advanced than just listing these AirPods on buying and selling platforms, but the good news is that it's much easier to scale your AirPod reselling business in this way. So you guys have probably heard about Shopify and Shopify dropshipping, and no, this video is not sponsored by Shopify, but we're going to be using Shopify to open our website because it's the cheapest and literally everyone uses it to start and open a website, because you can sign up for a free trial, and if you choose to continue, you only have to pay $1 to keep running your business. And I will put a link to this discount in the description for you guys. So the first thing you guys want to do is enter your email to sign up to Shopify for a free trial. And it will bring you to this dashboard right over here. And as you guys can see, if we click over to our analytics, it shows you how much money you made, how many people visited your store, and the conversion rate, which is going to be super useful to see how many store visitors actually convert to buy. Right now, our dashboard says 0, but that will change very soon once we get the store up and running. So the very first thing you guys want to do is click on products and click add product. The one thing that you guys have to be careful with and will want to avoid is putting the words AirPods or Apple in the title and description, or anything Apple related, because you guys don't want to get sued by Apple, and also because we're not selling real AirPods and we don't want to deceive the buyer. So what you guys want to do is put your brand name and then say Pods. So if our brand name is Pure Tone, which is the name ChatGPT made for me, we will put that and say Pods at the end like this. For example, this page running AirPods is doing the same, and this is an example of a Shopify website doing the exact same thing I'm teaching. For the description, you can copy the description from a competitor, or should I say gain inspiration, or you can make your own. And if you decide to make your own, then use the Shopify AI feature to generate you a good description. And for pictures, I would recommend stock images that look nice and match the vibe of your website. Lifestyle pictures like these also work, but do not use your own pictures that you took in this situation. And for the price, I would price them around $50 to $100, and I've seen competitors doing great with a price of $54, but we're going to go with $70 so we can get the most profit, because we can get these AirPods for $20 using the link below. And just a quick side note, you guys will notice that the supplier is selling a silicone case for your AirPods, but that is only for copyright reasons, and you will get the actual one-of-one AirPods, and here's proof. And you guys can also contact the supplier and ask. And when setting up your listing, you guys want to do a compare ad price, which will show you that your product is discounted and will make buyers more incentivized to purchase. And since AirPods go for around $200 to $300, we will set our compare ad price at $250 to really show that they're getting a good deal on these AirPods. And the cost per item will be around $20 to $25. But since I'm in Canada, it's going to be closer to $25, so you guys can see our profit margins are over 60%. Now it's time to get to the fun part and actually build your Shopify store, which is always super exciting. But one thing before you do that is you want to change your domain. Now your domain is your actual website name and what people will search to find your website. And right now it looks something like this, which is bad and makes your website look super unprofessional. So I will show you how to use .store domains to get yourself a domain that you can use for literally anything. And guys, I'm not even joking when I say this. Just adding a domain will boost your sales and increase your conversion rate, because it will make your store look 100 times more professional. And the one key step to building a real business that stands out from the crowd is to build your own website with a .store domain. And .store is the perfect domain to sell anything online, and it actually helps you sell more. And I'm not lying when I say this, it will boost your conversions, because there's a detailed study that shows that websites on a .store domain get 87% more traffic and 2 times higher ranking on Google. Why? Because it's psychological, and when your customer sees your website on .store, they instinctively know it's an online store. So when you choose a domain, choose a .store domain, because it's built for sellers. And that's also the reason why Mr. Beast, Cristiano Ronaldo, Rihanna, Emirates Airlines, and over 1.5 million users use .store domains for that same reason. And I partnered with .store domains to give you guys a domain for just 99 cents using the code HustleTank on the link in the description below. By the way, you can also buy this domain from GoDaddy or Namecheap or anywhere else, but the coupon code I shared only works on the link in the description. And .store domains also wants to give you guys a bonus when you get a domain. You will also unlock free access to the plus version of Elevate.store, which isn't just another discount site, it's a toolkit good for online sellers like you, ranging from marketing tools to e-commerce software. Their bonus elevate.store provides exclusive deals designed to help you launch and scale your business. And we're talking Canva, Shopify, AutoDS, which will help you actually source products for your dropshipping store, which is actually what I used for a lot of my dropshipping stores, and they will also give you much more. It's basically everything you need to succeed in one place, and you get it for free when you set up a .store domain from the link I will put in the description. But now let's select a theme for your website. From all these themes, I would probably choose Sense or Refresh, but we're going to go with Refresh. So press customize and let's start cooking. All right, so we press customize and it brings us to this interface right over here. And the first thing we want to do is actually change this header, and to do that we'll press welcome to our store and then change this text to free shipping worldwide, and this will act as a little reason for people to purchase from your store. And by clicking this we can actually change the color, and we're going to change it to this dark blue color right over here. So as you guys can see, it says my store. So what we want to do is go to settings and then go to general, and then as you guys can see we can change our name to Pure Tone, which is the name that ChatGPT created for me. And then if we refresh, as you guys can see, it says Pure Tone right at the top over here. So for our color scheme, we could go with black, white, and maybe some image right over here. But as you guys can see, the product already pops up as our featured product. And since we only have one product, I just added this little section right over here. And then we're gonna add our product. So as you guys can see, I just added our product, and at the top over here, just remove this little section and then remove this. And then keep the email sign up, keep this footer. And when you scroll up, we actually want to change this little section right over here. So we're just going to easily add a little image. So we're going to choose from some of the Shopify images. So we're going to go with something dark to match the header at the top. Okay, so right now I'm adding a new color scheme, which will basically make this darker. So as you guys can see, I just added this color scheme by going to theme settings and then creating a new theme by adding add scheme. And then to change the color, just press on this header and then choose the scheme that you want. And then as you guys could see, it's more dark and it has this white text. All right, so as you guys can see, I added this little image right over here. It looks like sound waves, and I added it by pressing on the slide and then choosing an image. And I had to actually download this image from Google right over here. I just found it on Google, and it looked pretty nice. And then this position, we can center it in the middle, which could look cool, but we're gonna center it in the top center. Actually, no. So we're just gonna center this in the middle, and it looks pretty good. And for the content, we're just gonna make it all centered. And for the color scheme, we can actually set this section to black, but we're gonna leave it as white, as you guys can see. Now we can change this heading, and we can actually generate using AI. So this is the header that the AI generated us, and we'll make this smaller because it's taking up a lot of space, but as you guys can see, it's looking better. For the button label, we will put buy now, since we only have a one product store, and the button link will be linked to a specific product, which will be the Pure Tone headphones. So as you guys can see, when people press this button, it leads them straight to this section where they could purchase the headphones. Now when we scroll down, we actually want to change this to our black, and we want to change this all to black to make it look more professional. And if you don't like this part, you can always remove it by hiding it. And as you guys can see right now, it looks way better, so I'm probably gonna keep it like this. But if you guys like the previous section, then you could just unhide it and it will show up, as you guys could see. But for this video, we're just gonna hide it just because I think it looks so much better this way and so much simpler, and it makes it look a little bit more branded. And the whole point and look you guys are trying to go for is making your store as branded as possible. Make it look like it's an actual brand behind this, and you look like a legit website and store running this page. So the next part we want to focus on is the product page. There is not much to do, but as you guys can see, we can change the color scheme, and we're just going to keep it as white. And if you guys want to change the color of the button or the sales badge, you guys want to scroll down and press on theme settings, as you guys can see, and it will pop up right over here. And we can actually change this badge color, and as you guys can see, I changed it to red to really make it pop, and I think it looks really nice in contrast with the black and also this white. The sold out badge will be just white. Let's just leave it regular white. And for the buy buttons, and we can choose to show the checkout button or we can choose not to, but for this we will make sure to show the checkout button. And as you guys can see, I created a super neat store that looks simple, does the job, And as you guys could see, it didn't take me much time at all. And as you guys could see, we can go a step further and even create a logo for our brand. We can put in our brand name. We can create our brand name. And as you guys could see, I created this logo in literally 15 seconds. And we can download it and then go back to our Shopify. And then from here, scroll down to brand assets and then press add default logo. Add images. Select the logo that you got. Press done. Then press save and then return back to your website. Then what you guys want to do is press on your header, scroll down, press on theme settings, scroll down more, and then press logo. Press select and then press this button right over here. Press done. And as you guys can see, we just uploaded our logo and it looks super nice and so cool. We can adjust the size of the logo by making it huge or making it a bit appropriate. And then when you're done, just press save. And if you guys want to go a step further, you guys can go to apps and then you can get apps which will make your store look so much better. There's this snowfall effect, which is super cool and you can add to your store. And as you guys can see, I searched up the snowfall effect and we can actually make our store relevant to the holiday. As you guys can see, there's a Valentine's one. And there's also this snowfall effect. So we'll just press install. Let's go back to our store. And as you guys can see, there's this really cool snowfall effect. And it just made our store look so much more better. And as you guys can see, they can pay with PayPal and there's also more payment options they can choose from. So this is what our store will look like on mobile. This is what it will look like on desktop. And this is what our product page looks like. And as you guys can see, the effect just made our store look so much more cooler and so much better. Shopify also has some really other cool apps that you can add to your store to really make it stand out and make it look super professional. For example, there's an app that actually makes this button shake. And by making this button shake, it just makes it stand out more. As you guys can see, these are some of the recommended apps. They have email marketing, they have Shopify bundles if you're running multiple products, they have reviews, and some other really cool things like I showed you guys. So now let's press publish, and right now it's published, but our store has a password, and to remove it we have to pick a plan and actually enter in our credit card and start the $1 per month trial. So let's press preview, and as you guys can see, this is our store and it looks so cool. And I literally made this store in literally 5 to 15 minutes of work, and it was super easy, super simple, and anybody can do the same and get their store up and running. And I just wanted to show you guys how simple and easy it is to do. And if I was able to make this in 5 to 15 minutes, imagine what you can do in an hour, 3 hours, or even if you go crazy, imagine what you could do in a day and really make your store look professional, like it's run by some crazy brand. My biggest tip would be not to overthink it and just put your foot forward just like I did. Now, to promote your Shopify store, you have two options. The first option is to promote for free by making content on social media like TikTok around your product. You can make videos like unboxing or little skits which you can do without even showing your face, and you want it to feel like a regular video people will see on TikTok, not like an ad if you're doing what we call organic advertising. If you choose to do paid ads, you can literally do this on any platform, but I see a lot of people running one-of-one items on Snapchat ads. So I would definitely recommend Snapchat ads because it's working for other people, and I feel like people on Snapchat would gladly buy some cheap one-of-one products. You can also do TikTok ads, but you will be spending money to advertise your product, which will eat away at your profit margin. So the best method would be to create a social media around your website. But if you're good at ads, then for sure do ads because you can scale very quick. One mistake which you guys gotta avoid is actually in your settings. Make sure your markets are open to just beyond where you live so you can ship internationally, and then go over to shipping and make sure you have all the locations set up, and preferably make it free shipping because you will get more people buying and you won't scare anyone away. When you guys start making sales and progress, make sure to post your progress in our Discord results section and come hang out and talk with us. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.